Yes, sir. Sir, from now onwards, can you record every session because it will be easy for us when we revise.
Okay, okay, no, I will do
Yeah.
it. I will do
Yes.
it. So fine. So tell me, Pooja, in the last session, what all topics we discussed?
We had discussed about the system testing types.
Next.
There are four system testing types. In that, we had discussed tool and the graphical user interface testing,
Uh,
usability testing, and
hmm,
also introduction about the functional testing.
okay,
We
fine.
had learned the types of
Okay,
functional testing.
okay. So there are four levels of software testing: unit testing, integration testing. So unit testing, integration testing is regards to the code, software code. So integration testing, it can be performed by developers also. How it can be performed, I have discussed very long back. In our last
Yes.
session, we started with system testing. So as a test engineers, we have to focus more on system testing. So in system testing, overall functionality we are going to check. Overall functionality of the software product we are going to check. Correct, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
So there were four system testing types. One was GUI testing, usability testing, functional testing, and then non-functional testing.
Yes, sir.
And we got to know system testing. Okay. In ordinary environment, we cannot perform. So we have to create one separate environment. In that environment, we have to install the software product and then we have to test the software. For performing system testing, separate environment we are supposed to create. Separate environment means what, ma? Computer. Computer we have to create. So that computer should contain hardware configuration and then software configuration. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
So GUI testing, we will never focus on the functionality. We just focus on the user interface. So how to prepare checklist, we understood. And usability testing. So we will focus on easiness of the software product. So user, how much easy he will feel while using the software product. Or in other words, user friendliness. Even for usability testing also we prepared checklist. Correct, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you add some more points?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you please tell me, Pooja? For GUI
For
testing.
testing, if error message is displayed in red color,
Very good, Pooja. Please. Good.
and testing if the error message is easily understandable.
Okay. Very good.
Um, Check if any other related applications icon is displayed or
Okay.
related like in some websites they'll be having their pages on Facebook, WhatsApp, or any other thing. That is what trying to tell.
Okay. Next.
Uh, it, all the elements or the screen should be visibly pleasant. Mm,
Okay.
the
Usability.
usability testing, I could make out only one.
Tell me.
Check whether the advertisements, unnecessary advertisements or ads are not popped up while using the application in browsers.
Good, man. Next.
Hmm, Only that I could make out.
Okay. Still time is there, Pooja. Okay. Just think about GUI testing. See, when you start to think practically, Pooja, so a lot of things you can learn now. Okay. Start to
Mm.
think practically. So you have understood graphical user interface testing. You have understood that. Think practically and write the points in the checklist. And even usability testing also you have understood. Write some points. Keep on adding. Whenever you find some time, think about software testing concepts. Software testing concepts from practical perspective. Will you be doing this, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is not the end. Learning, exploring the things, these things are never ending process. Each and every day you can do, Pooja. You can get updated.
Mm.
Get updated. Okay, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay, super, Pooja. So we had discussed regarding functional testing, correct? So what is that functional testing, ma?
Uh, this testing focuses on the functionality or behavior of the application.
Okay, next, any other point I have told?
No, sir. Then we are going to types of functional testing.
Okay. So can you please tell me types of functional testing, Pooja?
Object properties testing,
Hmm.
database testing,
Hmm.
error handling testing,
Hmm.
calculation or manipulations testing,
Hmm.
link existence and link execution testing,
Hmm.
cookies and sessions testing.
Hmm. Cookies and sessions based testing. Okay.
Okay.
So all these are what? Types of
Types of
functional testing.
functional testing.
So now first let us understand about object properties test. Object properties testing. Object properties testing. I want you to take down the heading object properties testing, Pooja. Oh, fine. So now, Pooja, I would like to open one favorite application, that is nothing but Facebook. Okay, Facebook. Okay, fine. Now tell me, Pooja, on this web page, are you getting, are you noticing elements, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, object is nothing but element or elements present on the web page of any application. What is object? Object is nothing but element or elements present on the web page of any application. Tell me, Pooja, can you identify some elements on this web page and tell me?
Yes, sir. The name,
Email address or phone number, text,
phone number,
password,
password, text field,
login button,
login button,
forgotten
forgot
password
password
link,
hype link, yeah.
create
Create
new
new
account.
account button.
Correct, right? And if we just come to this footer section, here also some elements are present. Please keep in your mind, Pooja, object is nothing but element or elements present on the web page of any application. Every object or element on the web page is having certain number of properties. Every object or element on the web page is having certain number of properties. What is the meaning of this, Pooja? What is the meaning of this?
The
Object or element on the web page is having certain number of properties. What is the meaning?
The text field
Very
works
good.
differently.
Here
The
you see.
button.
Yes, here you see, Madhya. So here there is one object, ma. That object is nothing but a text box, Puja. So this is what? This is text box. Okay. See, this is having properties like this. Basic properties. It is enable. Correct? Correct?
Mm. Yes,
If
yes,
it
sir.
is enable, you can type something. And it can be disable.
Disabled.
Correct? This is
Yes, sir.
property of the text box. Not only this, it will be having multiple properties. Every object or element on the web page is having certain number of properties. Okay, now tell me, Pooja, radio button. Are you aware of radio button, ma?
Radio button.
I have spoken regarding this, no? Hmm? Okay. Have you filled any registration form online?
Yes, sir.
There you can see one chota box like this,
That is checkbox, no, sir.
one chota circle, here female and here male.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me the properties of this radio button, ma.
It indicates the gender of applicant. We can select whatever, whichever is applicable.
Okay. Now I will select female. Okay. I will select female radio button. Now tell me, male radio button will be enabled or disabled?
Disabled.
Very good. Now I will select male radio button, ma. What about that female radio button, ma? Disabled or enabled?
Disabled. Disabled.
These are some properties of radio button. Like this, some more properties will be there. As a test engineers, you have to identify. Okay, Pooja. Now, drop down, are you aware?
Yes, sir.
Where have you noticed this element, Pooja? Please quickly.
Where there will be number of options available for that particular one.
Okay. Here, there is one element. For this element, one icon will be like this. As and when you click this icon, what will happen, Pooja?
The number of options will pop up.
Like this, number of options. So drop down. Tell me properties of this drop down.
User can select anyone in the list of options.
One he can
So
select, and then that selected
selected option will be
option
displayed in the
can be
box.
displayed on the box. Here now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now one more thing, Pooja. Here there is one registration form. Just assume this is one registration form. Which form, Pooja?
Registration form.
Okay. See, registration form means only one text field will be there, multiple text field will be there.
Multiple text fields.
Okay, very good. So here there is one text field, and here there is another text field, Pooja. Okay. Now, Pooja, here this text field asks something, so you will enter the data. Correct? As
Yes, sir.
when you enter the data, don't you think here one cursor will be blinking like this?
Yes, sir.
So this is nothing but focus property. Okay, what do we call for this?
Focus property.
Focus property. Are you getting my point now?
Yes, sir.
Have you noticed? Have
Yes.
you come across this?
Hmm.
Hmm? So, if
Yes, sir.
well, I will show here itself. So, maybe in this application, I think it is not possible, I guess.
Maybe in all the applications we need to manually go to the other box.
Yes. See, sometimes in some application it will go. Here you see, is it going? Focus. Ah. So now
Hmm.
I will enter something over here. Now focus. When you hit on tab key, what is
Hmm. It will
uh,
it will go to the next
so
text field.
sometimes automatically, but in very rarely you can identify this or notice this. But
Hmm.
after pressing the tab key, another text field will get focused. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is nothing but what Pooja? Focus property.
Focus property.
Uh, Now please remember, in object properties testing, we check the properties of objects present on the application. Example, enable, disable, visible, focus. Like this, n number of properties will be there with respect to any elements. We will check the properties of the objects present on the application. For example, enable, disable, and then visible, focus, lot of things will be there. Clear? Object properties testing, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Ah, write on first point. Below that first point you write. Put first point. Object is nothing but object is nothing but element present on the web page of any application. Object is nothing but element present on the web page of any application. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Second point. Second. Every object, every object or element on the web page, every object or element on the web page is having certain number of properties. Every object or element on the web page is having certain number of properties. So example you write down and copy down all these things. Okay, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Understand and copy, Pooja.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Oh, fine. Next point you write down. Next point. Next point. In object properties testing, in object properties testing, in object properties testing, in object properties testing, we check the properties of objects. We check the properties of objects. We check the properties of objects. We check the properties of objects present on the application. Present on the application. Present on the application. So, example, you write down enable, next disable, next visible, next focus, etc. Object properties.
Yes, sir.
Now, second one, database testing. So write down heading as database testing. Database testing. Database written.
Yes, sir.
Here you please focus here. See, your database testing is there. No, this is backend testing. Okay, backend testing. This is. So tell me, Gmail application. When you are registering for Gmail application, you will enter some data. Correct? You will enter your first name, last name, email ID, password, confirm password, your contact number. Like this, lot of data you are going to enter. Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
When you just click on that submit button, so you are going to get one message, successfully registered. Do you agree with my point, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, now you entered first name, you entered last name, you entered email ID, you entered contact number. Lot of data you have. So you know where exactly that data is going to get stored. You know where exactly the data is going to get stored.
No, sir.
It is going to get stored at the back end. Okay, at the back end. At the back end, server will be there. Inside that server, database will be there. Please remember, database will be there. So inside the database, all the data from front end, whatever the data from front end that you are going to enter now, all the data will get stored in backend. In backend, server will be there. Inside server, database will be there. Inside database, all the data will get stored. Are you getting my point, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you please remember, in database testing, you will check something called as DML operations. Okay, you will just check DML operations. So inserting of data happening properly or not. Next, if you are updating the data, that updating of data is happening properly or not. if you are deleting, okay, if you are deleting data, that delete is happening properly or not. Please remember. So in database testing, you will check database operations with respect to user operations. See, user, okay, user on the graphical user interface, he will enter some values. So those values will get stored inside the server. So inside server, database will be there. Inside the database, the data will get stored. So checking database operations with respect to user operations. So now tell me, Pooja, in database testing, front end is involved.
Sir, just can you please repeat? I just lost the voice connection.
In database testing, front end is involved.
Yes, database. No.
Yes, front end is involved. So registration form, where are you going to get? Graphical user
The front
interface.
end.
Okay. Once you enter the data will get stored where? Data. So front end is also involved, back end is also involved. Correct or wrong? You tell me.
Yes, sir.
So that is why your database testing can also be gray box testing type. See, in gray box testing means what? Combination of black box testing as well as white box testing. Black box testing means what? Only on the graphical user interface. White box testing means what? Backend. Means code. Correct?
Coding.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
That is why your database testing is combination of black box testing as well as white box testing. We are going to do some activity on front end as well as on the back end. So that is why it is gray box testing type. Understood?
Yes, sir.
And one more thing. So here in database testing, we are going to have table and column level validations. Okay, table and column level validations. See, you will enter first name, you will enter last name, you will enter password, you will enter confirm password, you will enter email ID, you will enter contact number. All these data will get stored inside database in the form of table. Okay, in the form of table. In the table, column will be there, rows will be there. So table and column level validations. So that is the thing. But column type we have to check. Next, column length we have to check. Next, number of columns you have to check. Like this, many validations you people have to do, my dear student. So table and column level validations. Next, there will be something called as relation between the tables. Even relation between the tables also you have to verify. Next, this is related to normalization concept. Next, functions you have to check. Next, stored procedures you have to check. Next, triggers you have to check. Next, indexes you have to check. Next, views we have to check. See, my dear Pooja, all these things are related to your database management system. So don't worry. After manual testing, I will start with SQL. Okay. SQL with one DBMS. MySQL DBMS I will teach. There, regarding this DML operations, table, column, normalization, functions, stored procedures, triggers, indexes, views, like this, lot of concepts you are going to get to know, Pooja. Don't worry about that. So far now you remember this much. Okay. So in database testing, we will check database operations. This much you understand. Clear? Any doubts still now?
No, sir.
Okay. So you just remember this much. And one more thing, for you to perform this database testing, some extra skill set you should be having. Don't worry, that extra skill set we are going to cover in our course. But remember, data will get stored inside the server. Inside server, database will be there. Into database, data will be getting stored. So DML operations we are going to perform on the database. So table and column level validations we can perform. We can check relation between the tables. So that is nothing but normalization concepts. So we will check functions, we will check stored procedures, we will check triggers, we will check indexes, we will check views. So all these are related to database testing. So in this course, we are going to have something called as database testing. So that is what I told. Extra skill set is required to learn this database testing. I will teach for you people. Clear, Pooja? Huh?
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So first you write down, first point you write down, first point. First point. This is back-end testing. This is back-end testing. This is back-end testing. This is back-end testing. Next point you write down. In this type of testing, we check. In this type of testing, we check. In this type of testing, we check. In this type of testing, we check database operations. We check database operations with respect to user operations. Written?
Yes, sir.
Next point. This is also gray box testing type. Just a minute, just a minute. You just scratch that. Sorry, scratch that. So below that, you write down all these things. So starting from here to here, you write down this one.
What is this full form of DML, sir? DML operations?
Data manipulation language. When we start with SQL, DBMS, we will get to know. Okay. So now you remember this much. In database testing, what all things will be covered? What all things we are going to verify?
Written, sir.
Okay. Fine. Now you write down note. 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 Database testing is gray box testing type. Database testing is gray box testing type. Since both front end and back end will be involved. Since front end and back end will be involved. See, means what? Code. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Good. So don't worry about this database testing. So here just given you some little bit information. That's all. So more information, separate skill set we are going to learn. So when we are learning that separate skill set, you will get to know regarding this database testing. Which is the third type of functional testing, Pooja?
Error handling testing.
Please take down heading as error handling testing. Error handling testing. Error handling testing. Error handling testing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, Pooja, when you hear this term error handling testing, what are you going to check? What are you going to focus?
Errors, how to fix the errors.
Please remember, error handling testing is there. No. This is regarding error messages. Please remember. Okay. Error handling testing is there. No. This is regarding to error messages. We will verify error messages on the user interface while performing incorrect actions on the application. See, you should get to know, right? See, now here I will come here. Okay, here I will come. So I will just get back here. I will just get back here. Now, here you notice. I will just enter valid email ID and I will enter invalid password. Okay. See, email ID valid or invalid?
Valid.
Valid. Okay. Password valid or invalid?
Invalid.
Which is nothing but incorrect action. Correct? Okay. Now I will just click on login. What happened, Pooja? What happened?
Login is not possible. It is displaying. So try another way.
Once again I will
Forgotten
enter.
password.
Once again I will enter. Here you notice
It is showing
error message.
Error message.
The password that you have entered is incorrect. See, by this error message I got to know, hey, I have entered wrong password. Just assume error message was not getting displayed. Just assume error message was not getting displayed. Will you be in the position to know that you have entered wrong password?
No, sir.
I hope you are point, Pooja.
Yes, sir.
Verifying the error messages on the UI while performing incorrect actions on the application. Next, one more point you should remember. Error messages should be readable. Is this readable, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
The password that you have entered is incorrect. Okay, now, is it user understandable language or simple language?
Yes, sir.
This is what this is how you are going to perform error handling testing. Verifying error messages on the user interface while performing incorrect actions on the application. Now tell me how I tested this error message. I performed invalid action on the application. Then this error message got displayed. Now I checked. Error message is readable. This error message is understandable language. Or it is in simple language. I hope you are getting my point, Pooja.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First point you write down. First point. Verifying error messages. Verifying error messages. Verifying error messages on the user interface. Verifying error messages on the user interface. On the user interface. While performing incorrect actions. While performing incorrect actions. While performing incorrect actions on the application. On the application. Second point. Second. Error messages should be readable. 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 Messages should be readable. Error messages should be readable. Error messages should be readable. Next point. Error messages should be error messages should be error messages should be error messages should be in user understandable language. Error messages should be in user understandable language or simple language or simple language or simple language or simple language. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now which is the fourth type of functional testing?
Calculation or manipulations testing.
Calculations or manipulations testing. See, when you hear this term calculations or manipulations testing, what comes into your mind? So, as a test engineer, while performing this calculations or manipulations testing, what you have to check or what you have to verify?
Manipulations may be repeating,
Hmm.
repeated, or repeating.
Okay. Now you notice, Pooja. Online banking application. Regarding this, are you aware, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, in online banking application, calculations or manipulations involved or not involved? You tell me.
Calculations are involved.
Yes. See, calculations, manipulations, one and the same. So, from testing perspective, tell me, calculations are involved.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me one example? So, how can you tell in online banking application calculations are involved? You tell me.
When some amount is transferred to other user, when we come back and check the
Very good.
balance,
Very good. Now, amount balance is 50,000 rupees, Pooja. Okay. Now, we will transfer 15,000. How much?
15,000.
To another account, Pooja. Now, what will be the amount balance? What will be the amount balance?
35,000.
35,000. Tell me, here calculations are involved or not involved?
Involved, sir.
Involved. Okay, fine. Now, you will apply for personal loan. Okay, you will apply for personal loan for somewhere around 3 lakhs rupees. How much? 3 lakhs.
3 lakhs.
So now loan will get, okay, loan will get approved. See, it will calculate rate of interest, it will calculate processing fee, and then it will calculate service charges, GST, all such things. So totally it is going to give some amount. So for 5 years, including GST, including processing fee, including interest, you are going to pay 3,50,000 rupees. Correct? That calculation also you are going to get, Pooja.
Yes, sir.
So please remember, verifying the calculations in the application with different set of data is nothing but what? Calculations are manipulations testing. See here, personal loan for 3 lakh I calculated. Next you change some other value. You just change it to 5 lakhs. So for 5 years, so calculate the amount, whether software is giving us proper what to tell, Pooja, proper calculation or not. Clear na? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Write down. So heading have you taken? Calculations or calculations testing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write down. Verifying the calculations in the application. Verifying the calculations in the application. Verifying the calculations in the application. Verifying the calculations in the application with different sets of data. With different sets of data. Different sets of data. Are you getting my point now, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
With the different sets of data. So below that, please write down the example. So just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. You write. Yeah. Right. While writing, understand and write. Okay. Calculations or manipulations testing. Calculations of the application we have to verify with the different set of data.
Written, sir.
Uh, which is that fifth type of testing, ma?
Links existence.
Existence and links execution.
Execution.
Yes. So please take down heading like this. Written?
Yes, sir.
See, links existence and links execution testing will be performed on what? Links.
Links.
Remember, it will be performed on links. So verifying where exactly, okay, where exactly links are placed, okay, where exactly links are placed. So that is the thing, but links existence. Please remember. And then links are navigating to proper page or not. So this is nothing but what? Links
Links
execution.
execution.
Okay. So links existence means what? We verify where exactly links are placed. Whether the link has got placed according to the requirements or not. Next, on clicking links, navigating to proper page or not. So this is nothing but links execution. So I will just take you to this Facebook application. Okay, here you see. Forgotten password. Don't you think this is a link?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you perform link existence testing on this?
Yes, sir.
So go to that mock screen or design document, see the screenshot or image. You will just cross verify. Forgotten password in the image. As per the image, on the web page of the application, forgotten password link has placed correctly or not. Or that link has got existed on the correct place or not. So this is nothing but what, Pooja? Link existence testing. Clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, links execution testing. So now you will click on this. You will click on that. What happened, Pooja? What happened?
It is redirected
It
or
is
navigated to
redirecting to another page.
the page.
Now you have to verify proper web page you have navigated or not on clicking the link. So this is nothing but what, Pooja? Links execute.
Links execution.
So links existence testing, links execution testing. Any problem in understanding?
No, sir.
Okay, just a minute, Pooja. Here there are few more things where you have to understand, Pooja. Yeah, are you aware of this internal links, Pooja? Are you aware of this internal links? Maybe you are not aware. Okay, now
No.
external links. Next, broken links. Okay, so internal links, external links, and then what? Ma, broken links. Correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I will tell internal links. Same page navigates to another section on clicking. So one link will be there on one web page. If you click on that web page, you will get navigate in the same page but another section. So this is nothing but what, Pooja?
Internal links.
Now external links. On clicking navigates to another page. Okay, on clicking navigates to another page. I will just click on this forgotten account. Okay, so now I will come back. Now I will click on this. Now tell me, is this external link or internal link?
Internal link.
Hey, external link. See,
Oh, on the other same
other page.
application, but on the other page.
Here you see.
Mm-hmm.
Compare
Sir, but
this web page and compare this web page. Web page
it is different.
same, not same.
Not same.
Not same. Internal link means say suppose I will perform some action on this. I will just perform some action on this. So on the same web page, we have to get redirected to another section. That is nothing but what, ma?
Internal links.
One example. I will click on this link. What happened, Pooja?
Oh, in the same
Same
page,
page, we just navigated to some other section.
another
Correct or
section.
wrong? Clear? Now, English. Same page, we just navigated to another section. Clear? Internal links, external links. So,
Yes, sir.
internal links, same page, navigates to another section clicking. External, on clicking, navigates to another page. Now, broken links. On clicking, not navigating to another page or another section. These links are called as what? Broken links. On clicking, not navigating to another page or another section. Clear, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Most frequently, links existence and links execution testing will be performed in the case of web application. Please remember. Okay, so www.facebook.com web application, www.naukri.com Facebook application, www.shadi.com Facebook application, web based application. So most frequently links existence and links execution testing will be performed in the case of which applications, Pooja?
Web-based applications.
Clear now? Any doubts, ma? Please tell me any doubts.
No, sir. Got it.
Write down. First point you write. First point. Links existence and links execution testing. Links existence and links execution testing will be performed will be performed will be performed on the links will be performed on the links will be performed on the links be performed on the links. Full stop. Full stop. Next, fresh line you write down. Fresh line. Verifying 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 where exactly the links are placed. Verifying where exactly links are placed is called as links existence. Is called as links existence. Where exactly the links are placed is called as links existence testing. Links existence testing. Written, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Now, another fresh line you write down. Verifying verifying links are navigating verifying links are navigating to proper page or not. Links are navigating to proper page or not. On clicking, links are navigating to proper page or not. On clicking is called as links execution testing. Is called as links execution testing. Written ma?
Yes, sir.
Oh, fine. Now heading you take down as internal links. Internal links. Internal links. Internal links. Same page, comma, navigates to another section. Same page, comma, navigates to another section on clicking. On clicking. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next heading you take down as external links. External links. External links. External links. Continue. On clicking, navigates to another page. 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 Next heading you take down broken links. Broken links. Continue. On clicking, not navigating to another page. 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 Or another section. Or another section. Or another section. Done?
Yes, sir.
Next para you write down. Next para. Most frequently, links existence and links execution testing. Most frequently, links existence and links execution testing will be performed in the case of web applications. Will be performed in the case of web applications. Will be performed in the case of web applications. Written, Pooja?
Yes, yes, sir.
Which is the last type of functional testing, ma?
Cookies and sessions based testing.
Cookies and sessions based testing. Now tell me, Pooja, regarding cookies, have you heard?
Yes, sir.
Don't tell biscuits and all.
Oh.
Cookies meaning from software perspective. Are you aware?
I have heard.
Okay, fine. One example I will give, Pooja. Okay, see, Pooja, here. I will take you to my mail ID, Pooja. Okay. So I will take you to my mail ID. Means I'm login to my Gmail account. Okay. Now, Pooja, logged in now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will just cancel. Pooja. Now, once again, what I will do? So still it is loading. Please have patience. Okay, fine. What happened? So here something went wrong. So yeah. Yes. Now I have just cancelled that. Once again, I will log in. Now tell me, am I able to log in once again?
Yes, sir. By not entering the credentials, you're directly logged in.
See, this is happening because of cookies, Pooja. Okay, this is happening because of what? Cookies. See, cookies are nothing but temporary files created by browser. Cookies are nothing but what, Pooja? Temporary
files
created by browser while browsing the pages through internet. And one more thing, keep in your mind, cookies are related to the browser. At the browser level, you can have cookies. Okay, one more thing. So, do you have a practice of visiting shopping sites and all, Pooja? For shopping, online shopping and all, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, for example, you would have browsed for tops, some kind of tops. You would have browsed. So, you will cancel. Maybe after 2-3 days, you will be opening some other page. Gmail application you will open. Have you noticed small pop-ups will be coming? Hey, nice tops at 50% discount price. Something like that.
Yes, sir.
Have you noticed, ma?
Yes, sir.
So this is nothing but cookies. So cookies are temporary files. So it will be on browser level. Clear? Any doubts?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
So in cookies based testing, you will just check. So cookies are able to save the passwords or not, save the history or not. So based upon that history, advertisements are getting displayed or not. So this is nothing but what, Pooja? Cookies. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, have you ever heard about this sessions, Pooja? Sessions? No. Okay.
No, sir.
Now I will give you one example. Then you will tell, yes, sir, I am aware, sir. Okay, one example. I will take online banking application, Pooja. I will log in. Okay, I will log in. I will sit idle for some 2-3 minutes. I will sit idle for 2-3 minutes. After some time, okay, after some time, I will try to access that online banking application. I will try to perform some actions. You are going to get one message. Your
Session
session is
expired.
expired.
Mm-hmm.
It will ask again to log in. Correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
See, sessions are there. No? These sessions are going to get generated because of session mechanism. Okay, session mechanism. Sessions are created at the server. Please remember, sessions are created at the server side. Session is nothing but time slot created transaction. Session is nothing but time slot created for the transaction. Most frequently, cookies and session based testing will be performed in the case of web applications. Sessions are time slots created by the server. Session will be expired after some time if you are idle for some time. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Students, you
Mm.
just verify whether that application is able to generate cookies or not. Whether that application is able to generate sessions or not. That's all. Clear, pa? Clear.
Mm. Yes, sir.
Okay. So heading you take down cookies. Heading you take down cookies. Temporary files created by browser. Temporary files. Temporary files created by browser. Temporary files created by browser. Temporary files created by browser. While browsing the pages through internet. While browsing the pages through internet. While browsing the pages through internet. Full stop. Cookies are related to the browser. Cookies are related to the browser. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So next para you write down. In cookies based testing, 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 we will verify. In cookies based testing, we will verify application is having cookies. We will verify application is having cookies. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next heading you take down as sessions. 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 Okay. Session is nothing but time slot created for transaction. Session is nothing but time slot created for the transaction. Session is nothing but time slot created for the transaction. Written?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next line you write down. Sessions will be created. Sessions will be created on the server side. On the server side. Sessions will be created on the server side. Full stop. Sessions will be created based upon session mechanism. Sessions will be created based on session mechanism. Okay. Below that you write down example. Puja. Example. Okay. You just write down like this. Online banking application. Online banking application. Put one iPhone and write as login. Write as login. Write as login. Okay. The idle for some time. Sit idle for some time. Again, try to perform some actions. Message. What message we are going to get, pa?
Your session is expired. Right now. Ask for again to login. Okay. Next para you write down. In sessions based testing, in sessions based testing, in sessions based testing, we will verify. In session based testing, we will verify. In session based testing, we will verify application is able to. We will verify application is able to. Application is able to create sessions or not. Application is able to create sessions or not. Puja? Yes, sir.
Next. Most frequent cookies and session based testing. Most frequently cookies and session based testing. Most frequently cookies and session based testing. Most frequently cookies and session based testing will be performed in the case of web applications. Will be performed in the case of web applications. Will be performed in the case of web applications. Clear, Pooja?
Yes, sir.
So this completes our functional testing, object properties testing, database testing, error handling testing, and then calculations or
Calculations and
manipulations testing,
manipulations testing,
links existence and
sequences,
links execution testing,
execution testing,
finally cookies and sessions based testing.
testing.
So please go through these things once again. Okay, you will get to know. And see, don't stop here only. You have to explore the things. So object properties testing I have thought for you. How to perform also have thought. So whenever you are free, so you just think about object properties testing. So what I can test, and think about links existence and links execution testing. So with regards to this type of testing, what I can test or how I can test the links. Okay, Pooja, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll meet in the next session. So Pooja,
Yes, sir.
tomorrow I will provide two recorded sessions.
Okay.
Okay. So by Monday you have to complete both the recorded sessions. So why? Because we are lagging back very much. So that is the reason. So tomorrow I will share you two recorded sessions. So tomorrow morning I will record the session. So by noon I will share the sessions. YouTube link I am going to share for you. So you both have to see that session. So from Monday I will be continuing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So no live session. I will provide recorded session. Whenever you want, you can watch the session. But make sure before attending Monday's session, both the sessions you should be watching. So why? Because continuation will be there.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So you should
Okay, sir.
complete why? Because we have to complete the portions as early as possible. Hmm? So you have to work hard. Hmm?